The last dance before goodbye. The rain had just stopped over Savannah, Georgia. The streets glistened beneath the warm glow of old street lamps, and soft jazz drifted from a nearby rooftop restaurant. Ryan Foster, a 33-year-old wedding pianist, had spent years playing love songs for strangers. He watched hundreds of couples dance, smile, promise forever, yet every night he returned home alone. One evening, after finishing a wedding performance, Ryan noticed a young woman dancing alone in the empty ballroom. There was no music anymore, only silence. Still, she danced as if she could hear a melody no one else could. Her name was Amelia Hayes. She was a 30-year-old ballet instructor. Ryan smiled. "You know the music already ended." Amelia laughed softly. "The best songs don't stop when the speakers do." That single sentence stayed with him. The next week, Amelia found Ryan teaching ballet to little girls at a neighborhood studio. She looked completely different. She laughed easily. She encouraged every child. She believed every broken heart could learn to dance again. Ryan began visiting after work. Sometimes he played the piano while Amelia taught. The children loved it. Soon their Fridays belonged to music, their Saturdays belonged to long walks along the river, and their Sundays belonged to sunsets. One evening, Amelia confessed something she had never told anyone. "When I was 25, I survived a terrible car accident. The doctors said I'd never dance again." Ryan looked at her in disbelief. "But you dance beautifully." She smiled. "Because I decided not to listen." Months passed. Ryan wrote his very first original piano piece. He called it Forever in One Dance. Amelia created a ballet performance using his music. On opening night, the audience stood and applauded with tears in their eyes. Backstage, Ryan whispered, "You made my music beautiful." Amelia shook her head. "Your music gave me courage." Just when life finally felt perfect, Ryan received an unexpected offer. A famous music academy in Vienna wanted him to become the youngest piano professor. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but accepting it meant leaving America, leaving Amelia. For days, neither of them knew what to say. The night before Ryan's flight, they returned to the same ballroom where they had first met. The lights were off. Only moonlight streamed through the tall windows. Ryan quietly sat at the old piano. He began playing Forever in One Dance, one last time. Without saying a word, Amelia stepped onto the empty dance floor. She danced slowly, gracefully. Every movement told the story of how they had fallen in love. As the final note faded, she walked toward him with tears in her eyes. Ryan reached into his jacket. Instead of a plane ticket, he held a small velvet ring box. "I turned down Vienna." Amelia stared. "You... what?" Ryan smiled. "I realized something. I can teach music anywhere, but I'll only find you once." He knelt on one knee. "Amelia Hayes, will you promise me one last dance every day for the rest of our lives?" She couldn't speak. She simply nodded. He slipped the ring onto her finger. Months later, they were married in the same ballroom. Ryan played the piano. Amelia danced down the aisle instead of walking. Every guest smiled through happy tears. Years later, whenever people asked how they met, Ryan would simply smile and say, "She was the only person who kept dancing after the music stopped." And Amelia would laugh before adding, "Because love always hears the song, even after everyone else thinks it's